Happy Polynesian holidays, everyone!
Prince of the Bear here today. We're hanging out at Disney's Polynesian Resort because it's time to celebrate the holidays Polynesian style and maybe pick up some buried treasure along the way.
We always go to Trader Sam's every year, so we decided to just do a little crawl around Polynesian Resort.
Why not? And you can crawl a park, you can crawl a resort. So, that's your number one choice of food infotainment. We're here to investigate that. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I need a sleigh.
It's time to foodie and chill. I've been thinking all day about these nudes. They're like my favorite nudes that Disney has available for vegans. So good and saucy and tasty. And I'm so glad you can get it from 4 to 9 at Tambu Lounge. It's very sweet, it's very tangy, it's very nostalgic. We even have a recipe of this on our channel. We love it so much. Highly recommend. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princess Cities item. Always come to Tambu and get those nudes or go to Ohana. But Ohana's kind of gone downhill some, so you might as well just go to Tambu and get it instead. Or order room service if you're staying here at the Polynesian.
The infamous Ohana nudes, so legendary that when Disney tried to take them away, the community bullied them into bringing them back. And here they stay for $13.95. So that tangy soy, ginger, like pineapple sauce with the green onion, nice and tasty. I would say that this is almost a full meal. You get this and like one other thing, and who needs to go eat at Ohana? I am not one that's going to try to introduce you to Ohana. I'm going to say if you really want to eat here at Polynesian Resort, you should go to Kona. And I think I've said so in videos a couple times up in the end of Princess. Second Ohana gets better, we'll go back. Or they change the menu if that ever happens. But until then, you come here, you get nudes. That 4.25 out of 5 points. You have the Honey-Coriander wings here at Tambu, the same ones you can get inside for a family size serving at Ohana. Nice, sticky, covered in the green onions. Decent sized chicken wings for what you're ordering. Still tasty, still juicy, that nice grilled taste, not like a fried wing, which I like. I prefer them like grilled. I wish they picked up a little bit more of the smoky taste. I'm ready for a new flavor. We've had the same flavor wing since, I believe, pre-press panini times, and it's really time for a change. I think it's time for this whole resort to have a change. New restaurants, new food, new experiences. Soon though. Things coming up soon. Maybe when the DVC Tower opens. I give it 3.75 out of 5 points.
This is one of the new drinks that you can get this year for Trader Sam's holiday menu. It is a guava drink with coconut. Not excited for that.
You know, if you know with the tip, that's what I think it might be.
So there is pineapple in 151 in here, and I taste pineapple more than anything. I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. I will give it a 3 out of 5 guavas. It's not making me feel festive.
Here we have the new festive drink, the Barela. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that, but I believe in butchering everything at least one time before I get it wrong the second time. At least the second time I have an excuse the first time. And beyond that, well, it's just me being a bear. You have the Goslings Black Seal Rum. That is like the 151 analog that Disney uses in most of their drinks. The guava syrup, pineapple, and lime juices, a little bit of coconut. Now, this does come with their new barrel tiki mug, which is a lot of reason why we tried to make an excuse to come here tonight. Is it $75? Yes. Do I need it? No. Do I want the endorphins I will get from taking it home? Yes. Am I going to regret this later? Probably. It's like delicious alcohol beverage that my wallet will scream about later. It's very juicy. I was expecting it to be more alcohol, but when you have 3 parts juice and 1 part liquor, I guess one can only expect that it's going to be a little juice forward. I like my drinks a little bit more on the I can taste the alcohol side and not like I'm gonna drink so many of these that I end up toilet side later, but I didn't make the drink, but I'm still gonna drink it. I give it 4 out of 5 plus.
The Mele Kaliki-Mai Thai. This was introduced like 2 years ago and never really left the menu. The only difference is the cinnamon stick, which we do not have currently. Tastes like what I remember though, so the cinnamon is in there, just no stick, and I'm okay with that. I love this drink. I'll give it a 4 out of 5 Mai Tais. This is the off-menu Trader Sam's drink that you need in your life.
I feel like the Maliki Mai Tai is the like pinnacle of Mai Tais every year. We get a lot of Mai Tais all across the property, but every year this is the one we look forward to. And even though you don't have like the festive cinnamon that they smoke and everything else, it seems to be the drink that just will not end. Just like we don't want the holidays to end. Like I didn't eventually for somebody, but like we're gonna be on a holiday pretty much 365 until such time as you guys stop watching. So yeah. I remember why she likes this drink. It's so much ginger, so much cinnamon. I feel like I just got slapped in the face. 3.5 out of 5 balls.
Always available, but never on the menu, the vegan rainbow rolls. It is cute, it is tiny, it has changed over the years, but look at it go. It's a cute little thing. Dip it in this soy sauce. Super cute. Cheers. Not as good as like previous iterations of the sushi, but definitely tasty. Enough for me to dive into the goodness. Let's dive. Dive. 4 out of 5 sushis. We're swimming into the good sushi. Ah!
The vegan rainbow roll, this is another thing here. I feel like menus here at Polynesian Resort are just resistant to change. They do a lot of things here very well as far as vegan options and everything else, but as far as changing them, it's almost like they're etched in stone. This rainbow roll has been on the menu for has to be at this point like 6 or 7 years, and even though the presentation has changed, the dish has largely remained the same. The fresh avocado and the soy sauce really sells the whole thing. It is a rainbow of vegetables complete with the rice and everything else. It's definitely keeping on brand with the rainbow theme, obviously without the fish. I really feel that with the departing of our dearly beloved and very much missed, even though they're still here, Muppet Vision and Muppet's Courtyard, that we get a Harryhausen's and a sushi menu fit for vegans. But until then, I have to settle for this delicious thing. I would give it 4 out of 5 balls.
This is the tofu lettuce cup bowl. This has definitely evolved over the years. I'm gonna make myself a little cup. Oop. This tofu has just been squeezed around. You used to have them pre-made so you didn't have to make them yourself. And then there used to be more tofu than this, but like this tofu is so addicting that you can't help but love it. You can get like similar tofu situation at Captain Cook's, but like their gochujang one is really good. But none of it is as good as this situation that I'm now gonna have to like deal with my hands. Oof. It's like a hand taco. Cheers. I wish they had some version of this at Ohana because I really feel like the best lettuce cups I've ever had at Disney World in all of the years that Bear and I have been coming to Disney World and then some is here at Trader Sam's. They just know how to do a lettuce cup proper and I love it. I just wish there was more tofu and that I could indulge myself a little bit more than what this tapas actually is. I I appreciate it though. I'm giving it a 4 out of 5 tofus. It's not in my top 5 favorite places for tofu at Walt Disney World, but maybe it's in my top 10. I don't know.
I have to say, before we get into anything, doing lettuce cups, okay, in a bar this dark, on a plate this slippery, is not easy. I need you to respect the technique, at the very least. Even if you think, I don't really care about this. I don't go to a bar for food. Some of you do. If I'm going to drink, I gotta eat too. I gotta have both. I live in a world where I have choices, and I choose to munch and yap. Lettuce cups do in fact need lettuce in it. The only issue with lettuce cups here is they are ridiculously small portion. You're trying to fit like 2 blocks of tofu into like the tiniest pieces of lettuce, and we give a lot of places hate for the level of tofu, both like in the sear of the instruction. The tofu here is like mini cubes, and they're just barely warm, not even seared. They get away with like sauce and some fixins. And I think the environment, they could do better. I'd give it 3 out of 5 bucks. We have the infamous barbecue chicken flatbread. This is probably one of the most shareable and popular menu items on this menu. Though don't come in expecting a full pizza. So I will give them credit. It is bigger than the flatbread they just produced at Oga's. A nice barbecue sauce drizzle, nice thick flatbread. Thick-ish for flatbread anyway. Who cares as long as it goes in my mouth? So if you so desire, you can get this flatbread in a vegetarian version. They do have the option of tofu on the menu, so none of the weird off-menu awkward ordering. And also, they do also have a flatbread at Captain Cook's. It's been a while, and the last time we got it, they served it to us on its side in a box, so it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen served here. And I don't have positive memories or any memories of it at all. That tells you anything about its construction and how it was served. Flatbread's fine. I feel like I could do with a bit more toppings. The chicken is sparse, the bread is big, and I can use a little bit more barbecue sauce. But you could probably ask for barbecue sauce on the side if you wanted it. It's an okay flatbread. Just make sure you steal the best pieces for yourself before your friends get it. This is vacation. It's every bear for himself. 4.25 out of 5 points. Polynesian Resort is definitely what I like to call concise and involved fun.
We love everything that they have to offer here.
From the bars to the food, it's really hard to come here and not have a good time. If you are having a bad time here at the resort, you're really not trying hard enough. And you really don't have to try that hard. They have one of the best innovative and involved bars here on property, even more so than Oga in some cases. Yeah, the drinks are a little expensive, but this is Disney, they're going to be expensive anyway. You have some of the best bar drinks, and the Lapu Lapu, and the Back Scratcher. And the nudes. So what's not to like? I'm sure that some of you guys have been something like. I'd like to hear those valid complaints in the comments below. The invalid ones too, honestly. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Baby Bear will never buy another thing from Trader Sam's ever again. And then what are we going to do with our life?
At these prices, she might be right. But you heard the girl.